Hello, this is Not the End Crochet. Here's my cardigan. I finished it about 6-7 months ago. My very first hexagon cardigan. And for those who are sweating doing this, it's extremely easy. All you got to do is know your measurements and make it according to that. You know, tape measure. I got one laying around here somewhere. I usually do. I know my measurements. I'm more up top than I am on bottom, so I had to consider that. And I had to think about how I wanted to accent, if I wanted it to close in the front or not. Had to think about all of that. And when I decided what I wanted and how I wanted it to look, I went to work. I think I was shown it before when I finished it, but what you may not have known is that it was part of a 3-part project. Usually when I do a sweater, I do it in 3 parts. Can't help myself, I just do. When I did the first cardigan, I did the sweater itself, and then I did, I had enough for a small shawl around the neck and ear warmers. So that was those 3. For this, I did this cardigan, a Snood. Everybody was going Wednesday crazy, but I wanted one that represented me. So I made a smaller one, and it worked. I can't believe it worked. And I did that purse that I've been sweating for the last 4 or 5 months. So that's the 3 parts. I'm satisfied. That's that. So let me turn this around so you can see the back of it. Hold on. Okay, this is the back of the cardigan. And what I did was I didn't want to add more rows to the cafe latte. That's the brown. So I expanded the upper back so that it would accommodate my shoulders and that it would be able to close in front. It fits great. Actually, I can't wait to wear it. The trouble with making cardigans and living in North Carolina is that our weather really doesn't get that cold anymore. So I have to wait until probably January to wear it around. We'll see. Okay, so I'm gonna take this down and I'm gonna put up the Snood. Okay, here's the Snood. That was the second thing I made in the series, and it turned out really good. I wanted to where the stripes would meet and not overlap or jump up to the next row, and I had to devise a way to do that. I had to hide the different color yarn as it came in into the back of everything, and it worked. So this is the Snood. Okay, here is the purse. I finally finished it. Let's see what I can tell you about it. I have plastic canvas in the front and back of it, inside the lining, so it's really stiff. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 granny squares, and it's with the same Aran Fleck and Cafe Latte. And if you notice, the same recurring color theme is chocolate brown, beige, black, and gold. 1 1/4 inch buttons and gold accents. It's through everything. Through the purse, through the cardigan, through the Snood. So it's pretty snazzy. I don't want to jump in front of the camera, but it's got a change purse, and I ran out of cafe latte. So I just said, well, I'll just call it quits. I could do a billfold, but I'm tired. I don't want to. So there it is. It's sort of got a 70s retro vibe. The one mistake I did make about it is that when I was doing the handle, I should have put the D rings on first. I'll remember that next time. I had to scramble and get them on there, and I'm just really not strong enough to do them right. So I might have to get my nephew to come and get the pliers, the really big pliers, and try to get them back in place. But after all this sweating and it's sitting on the cart forever, it's finished and it looks pretty good. Now with all 3 items, I didn't use not one pattern. It's only the pattern in my head. That's what I say all the time. I don't use patterns. I don't write them. I don't write everything down. It's just whatever comes off the top of my head. That's what I crochet. Just a little imagination. Okay, here you see all 3 pieces put together. You have the cardigan underneath, snood on top. The snood is just the right length. Either go over the head or around the neck as a stole or a cowl. And then you had a purse. Okay, I'm just gonna be straight up and be proud of myself. This is really good. I did a pretty good job. But it's all basic stitching. So when you think you can't, yeah, you can. Just a little imagination is all it takes. Toodles.